Previously on Reload.
The house has been split down the middle, with Jake and Noah against the new all-girls Coven Alliance. After the Cool Kids Club fractured with Jake nominating LaToya, Violet took advantage of the situation to lock in LaToya's loyalty to the Coven Alliance. At the public poll, Talia was ejected, leaving Brody on his own.
Being in this house feels like being in prison right now.
Jake was blindsided by the mystery vote for Talia. Noah, wanting to keep it a secret, tried to blame the mystery vote on Violet.
Jake has no clue that I was the one who voted for Talia. I need him to believe that it was Violet.
Jake used this information to throw Violet under the bus to her ally Amy, in an attempt to save himself from being nominated. When Amy confronted her alliance with this news, Violet pointed her finger at the actual culprit to protect her name.
It appears he isn't aware of our Coven Alliance, otherwise he would have realized.
At the nomination ceremony, Amy stayed loyal to the Coven Alliance and nominated Brody, Jake, and Noah. Knowing that Noah was the one who voted for Talia, Amy wanted to use this information to gain leverage over Noah.
Maybe I can use this information to pull Noah to my side.
Amy, knowing I was the vote for Talia, could really mess up the alliance I have with Jake.
To protect his alliance with Jake, Noah agreed to a plan with Amy. The Coven Alliance questioned Amy's decision, but ultimately agreed to the plan.
As long as Jake is still the target, I am going to trust Amy on this one.
At the House vote, Amy kept her end of the deal, as Noah was saved from facing the public poll. Jake and Brody were left on the chopping block. Who did the public vote to get the boot from the house? Will Noah's secret be kept by Amy? Who will be the next two to face the public poll? Find out right now on Reload Battle Royale.
I hate that Brody and Jake are both nominated. I wish there was a way for us to pull off some kind of last-second move, but I think it is written in the stars for Brody. Without Talia, he really doesn't have much of a game going for him. However, I want to stay friendly with Brody. If Jake is the one who is ejected, then at least I would have Brody as a backup plan.
Violet and I are talking about Amy's decision for our alliance to save Noah. I am glad that she also thought it was a little suspicious because it lets me know that I am not being paranoid. I think that there is a secret alliance between the two of them.
If either LaToya or I win the next house captain competition, then we will have to nominate someone from the alliance. I want to cast some doubt in LaToya's mind about Amy in case she wins. Using the decision to save Noah as a way to make LaToya doubt Amy makes it more likely that LaToya would nominate her over me. If I win, I think I would consider Amy a target. We are close to the end of the game, and Amy could pull at the emotions of the jury better than I could. I wanted to go to the end with Amy, but now I am having second thoughts.
It is time to reveal the results of the public poll. Jake and Brody both face ejection, but only one will be leaving the house tonight. Will Jake's power burn out, or will Brody buckle without Talia? Let's reveal the results to the house. Housemates, I have the results of the ejection. Brody and Jake, the Sim Nation has been voting to eject one of you from the game. I can now reveal that with 76% of the public poll. Jake, you are safe. Brody, that means you have been ejected from the game. Please exit the house immediately. Brody, it is sad to see you leave the game. I was happy to see you make it all the way to Final 6.
Thank you, Ruta. I really didn't see myself having much of a chance once they separated Talia and me from each other. There are some new dynamics in the house, and I didn't fit into any plans.
Who do you think has the best chance at winning your jury vote in the finale?
I really can't decide right now. I would need to hear out the final two. If I had to make a quick choice, I would say Violet or Amy.
We have to say goodbye for now. We will see you back here during the finale, where you will be able to listen to the final two and be able to make your decision. It was great to watch you play, Brody. It is now time for the House Captain competition. With not many competitions left, the power of House Captain is more important than ever. Housemates, please go to the competition room. It is time for your HC competition to begin. Housemates, welcome to the House Captain competition. This competition is called Photo Flex, and here is how it is played. You will each use the camera to photograph one of 5 objects. After all housemates have taken their turns, each photo will be displayed and scored with a price value. Whichever housemate with the photograph that has the highest score will win the title of House Captain. Housemates, please choose your photo station. You may begin to take your photos now. Here are the results. Jake, you've scored 17. Violet, you scored 18. Noah, you've scored 17. LaToya, you've scored 19. Which means, congratulations, LaToya. You are the new house captain.
This is not good. I was really hoping Noah or I could win this competition. There is no doubt yours truly will be facing the public vote once again.
I can't believe that I won that competition. It usually takes me about 100 tries before I can get the perfect selfie. So I am a little shocked. I think this is such an important time to win because the numbers are getting smaller. Whoever isn't nominated will be the sole vote in the House vote, saving someone with just one vote. I think it is safe to say that Jake and Noah should face the public vote, which means it would be between Amy and Violet for the 3rd spot.
I am so happy LaToya won! I don't think my deal with Noah really means much, and with the Coven Alliance still in power, I think it would be better for my game if Jake did know who Noah voted for. The goal is to get a big reaction in hopes that he makes an idiot out of himself.
Tells me that Noah voted for Talia, it felt like a punch in the stomach. I am more upset that Noah lied to my face about it. We are supposed to be a final 2, ride or die. Him keeping this a secret and lying to me about Violet being the one, it really hurts.
God, why did Amy go back on our deal? I feel like we could have been able to work together, but that is totally out the window. I need to do damage control, but Jake is pissed at me right now. The only thing I can think to do is tell him that I only lied because I was trying to make the girls paranoid. I don't know if he believes me though.
So with Noah betraying me, I feel like I am back on the market for a final two. I was laying in bed and I had an idea. I feel like it is a very villainous approach, but what if I can secure a final two with each housemate? I could approach LaToya and Violet and offer each one a secret final two. Hopefully this could help me stay safe long enough until the finale. If LaToya nominates Noah and me as suspected, she still has to pick a third person. Amy told me about her little deal with Noah, so why should I let her join the Jake dynasty? I think Amy would be the perfect target to rally the house around. I just need my talks with Violet and LaToya to go well.
I am suspicious of Jake asking for a final two deal. I know things between him and Noah are a bit rocky, but how do I know Jake really means it? In this game, I have constantly had to keep my options open. I went from Dominic to Brody and Talia, and now the Coven Alliance. Would teaming up with Jake be a strong game move or my ultimate downfall?
What the hell is Jake going on about? I don't want to actually commit to this final 2 hour. If it means I have a failsafe in the event this girls' alliance goes south, then I guess I should consider it. The game is getting down to the wire, and I think everyone is starting to look for any way to secure their spots in the finale. Convince Violet to get Amy to agree to be a pawn against Jake and Noah. The reason being that if Amy comes to me, then it becomes her idea instead of mine. If I am in the final two and she is on the jury, then I don't want to have her blood on my hands.
I convince Amy to be the pawn, then that would mean I have the sole vote to save one of the nominees. This is almost as much power as HC itself, so why would I not agree to help LaToya? I would love for Amy to be the pawn because if it isn't her, then it would be me.
telling Jake about Noah's vote, I have received the cold shoulder from both of them. The Coven Alliance is all I have, so I really am trusting them to have my back in the House vote. If Violet wants me to volunteer to be the pawn, then she has to promise. Her vote will go to me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the nomination ceremony. As the House Captain, I have the responsibility of nominating 3 people to be at risk of ejection. One of these 3 people will be saved during the House vote. I will go to the cast board to make my decision. Once my decision is locked in, the pictures of the 3 nominees will appear on the wall. I have nominated Jake, Noah, and Amy. After 28 days in this house together, I feel like we all have been able to get to know each other pretty well. I have learned a lot about each of you, and I can say that I really have love for everyone here. I hope no one takes these nominations personally, and I wish you all luck in the House vote tomorrow. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
This is my 4th time being nominated. I am praying that I am able to survive this House vote. But Violet and LaToya have grown a lot closer recently. I feel like I am starting to see who the House may be targeting, and it isn't Jake anymore. I think it is very bold for Violet to ask who I think would win against Jake in the public poll. I feel like she doesn't trust me, and it feels like she is investigating me. I am loyal to the Coven Alliance, but Noah is sitting right there. I can't win no matter what I say, so it feels like a blindside from Violet.
Amy makes some points about either of us beating Jake in the public poll. I love that she mentions it because I am sure her alliance would be happy to hear it. After she sold me out and blew up the dynamic of the house, I am shocked she doesn't see how nobody trusts her anymore.
I don't think I am ready to face the public poll a second time in a row. I want to ensure my safety by pitching a deal to Violet. At this point in the game, I have nothing to lose. If I can convince Violet that Amy and Noah have a secret pact together, then maybe she would consider sparing me from the public vote. I need to make sure she is able to trust me. I decided to lie by telling her that Noah was the reason for me nominating her, and maybe this will help build the tension between her and Noah, and by default, distrusting Amy.
I've been watching Amy for the last few days, and the more I watch her, the more I question her loyalty. I really like LaToya, but that's the issue. She is very likable and could sweep a jury vote from me. I think Jake is the most unliked person in the game, so maybe I have a better chance beating him with a jury speech. I am not just playing for fun. I have my daughter to think about, and the prize money would change both of our lives. I don't want to make the wrong move. I have to get this right.
Everyone, welcome to the House vote. Noah, Jake, and Amy have been nominated, but one of you will be saved by winning the House vote. Violet, as the only housemate who was not nominated, you will cast the sole vote. Will you please stand, face the house, and say the name of the person you would like to save?
I have given a lot of thought to this, and this was not an easy decision. This game is about moves and counter moves. I have to do what is best for my game. With that, I have decided to save Jake.
Jake, you are safe from ejection. This means that Amy and Noah will remain nominated and face the public poll.
With Violet's vote to save Jake, that leaves Noah and Amy to face the public poll. The polls are now open and will remain open for 12 hours. The game is coming to an end, with only 4 housemates remaining. Who will be the next person ejected from the game? Who will fall victim to a final flash vote? Find out next time on Reload Battle Royale.